Scarlett Johansson, one of the most acclaimed and highest-paid actresses in Hollywood, recently shared profound insights about the darker realities of growing up in the relentless spotlight of fame. In a revealing conversation with Vanity Fair, Johansson described stardom as a dangerous thing, especially for those who enter the industry at a very young age. Her candid reflections shed light on the unique and often overlooked challenges faced by child actors navigating the treacherous waters of Hollywood. From the very beginning of her career, Johansson was no stranger to the pressures of being in the public eye. Making her film debut at just 9 years old in the 1994 fantasy comedy North, she quickly found herself thrust into a world where childhood innocence had to coexist with professional expectations far beyond her years. Making decisions on your own, like adult decisions as a kid, it's a dangerous thing, right? Johansson said, emphasizing how the burden of adult responsibilities can overwhelm young actors who are still trying to understand themselves and the world around them. Her experience is emblematic of a larger issue within the entertainment industry, where young performers are often left to navigate complex emotional and professional challenges without the typical support systems that children rely on. Johansson openly reflected on how many of her peers who began their careers as children struggled deeply with the pressure, often encountering severe mental health issues, addiction, or public scandals. "I lived through that and also very fortunate that I dodged a lot of it," she remarked, expressing gratitude for the relative stability she was able to maintain during those turbulent years. However, escaping the pitfalls of early fame did not mean her journey was free of obstacles. Johansson recounted how, despite her early critical acclaim, she found herself boxed into stereotypical roles that limited her artistic growth. After her breakout role in Sofia Coppola's 2003 cult classic Lost in Translation, in which she starred opposite Bill Murray, Johansson quickly became typecast. "After Lost in Translation, every role that I was offered for years was the girlfriend, the other woman, a sex object. I couldn't get out of the cycle," she revealed. This cycle not only frustrated her professionally but also forced her to confront the way Hollywood often views and confines young actresses to reductive and one-dimensional roles. Her struggle with typecasting highlights a systemic issue that has plagued the industry for decades: the tendency to define female actors by their relationships to men or their physical appeal, rather than their talent and versatility. Johansson's frustration speaks to a broader narrative about the limitations placed on women in film, especially in the early stages of their careers. Yet, despite these challenges, she continued to push boundaries and sought out roles that allowed her to break free from the confines of these narrow archetypes. Throughout her career, Johansson credits her parents for providing a crucial support system that helped protect her from the more harmful aspects of child stardom. She spoke gratefully about the strict boundaries her family set, which gave her a sense of security and allowed her to maintain a degree of normalcy amid the chaos of Hollywood. This parental guidance played a pivotal role in helping her maintain a healthy perspective and avoid the many dangers that can accompany early fame. Today, Scarlett Johansson is celebrated not only for her acting prowess but also for her ability to navigate Hollywood's complicated landscape with grace and resilience. She is perhaps best known for her role as Natasha Romanoff, also known as Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a role that elevated her to global superstardom and showcased her capacity to lead major blockbuster films with depth and strength. Her journey from child actor to Hollywood superstar is a testament to her perseverance and determination to redefine her identity on her own terms. Johansson's candidness about her experiences sheds light on the often unseen emotional labor behind fame and serves as a powerful reminder of the need for better protections and support for young actors entering the industry. Moreover, Johansson's reflections encourage a critical examination of Hollywood's treatment of women and child stars. Her story is one of survival and empowerment, illustrating the importance of self-awareness, family support, and a commitment to challenging industry norms. As she continues to take on diverse roles and expand her artistic horizons, Scarlett Johansson remains a vital voice in the ongoing conversation about fame, mental health, and gender equality in entertainment. Her openness about her struggles and triumphs provides inspiration for many young actors today who face similar challenges. In sharing her story, Johansson not only highlights the personal cost of stardom but also calls for a more compassionate and thoughtful approach to nurturing young talent. The entertainment world, with all its glamour and glitz, often masks the vulnerabilities of those who live their lives under public scrutiny. Scarlett Johansson's journey reminds us that behind the dazzling facade, there are real people grappling with complex emotions, difficult choices, and the search for identity. Ultimately, Johansson's experience is a powerful narrative about growth, resilience, and the enduring quest to be seen and valued beyond the surface. Her story resonates far beyond Hollywood, touching on universal themes of childhood, ambition, and the courage it takes to define oneself in the face of external expectations.